question for State Councilor Wang. The United States has taken the position that North Korea should take major steps to dismantle its nuclear weapons and forces in a short period of time, in 2.5 years. It also says, as you've just heard, that there should be no sanctions relief until these steps by North Korea have been taken. Will China support this approach? Will China press North Korea to take disarmament steps in the next 2 years, and will it pledge to withhold any sanctions relief until these steps by North Korea are carried out?
这个问题其实应该由国务卿先生来回答。
Actually, Mr. Secretary is in a better position to answer this question because he just had very in-depth and detailed communication with the DPRK side. About China's position, I believe that we all know it very clearly. That is a firm commitment to denuclearization. At the same time, we believe that it is important to address the legitimate concerns of security of the DPRK. That is a peace mechanism on the Korean Peninsula. We believe that all the parties, including China, the DPRK, and the United States, are agreed on that goal. That is also part of the joint statement signed by the two leaders themselves. That is the most important provision of that joint statement. As to how denuclearization will proceed, its modalities and steps, just as Secretary Pompeo said, that will be worked out through more detailed and specific consultations going forward. And China stands ready to play its constructive role in that process. Thank you.
May I add to that? State Councilor Wang and I had a good constructive discussion on these very topics. With respect to the pace at which the denuclearization will take place, I think we both agree that we need to do it as timely fashion as is possible to achieve the outcomes, and that the security assurances that we've talked about are provided at times that are appropriate. We also talked at some length about the sanctions. China has reaffirmed its commitment to honoring the UN Security Council resolutions. Those have mechanisms for relief contained in them, and we agreed that at the appropriate time that those would be considered. But we have made very clear that the sanctions and the economic relief that North Korea will receive will only happen after the full denuclearization, the complete denuclearization of North Korea.